face! Human garbage! Worthless piece of shit! I hate you. I hate you. And I always have! Because you've never done anything but betray me! The hopes pinned on us, the responsibilities we accepted, the second life we were given! You haven't done a thing with any of it! So get up! How dare you lie here dead! Get up! Get your worthless ass off the ground!
Do you hate yourself? I used to do it a lot, so I won't judge you if the answer is yes. Ever since I was little, I hated myself. I used to believe that hating myself made me a better person, more humble. I thought that if I was true with myself and never allow myself feel good enough, then I won't be arrogant or selfish. In my head it made sense. Hating myself was like a form of having control. But now that I say it out loud, it sounds strange. The truth is, I'm not even sure what led me to think this way in the first place. Maybe it was fear? I don't know. But what I do know is that I spent years torturing myself with that mindset. So I was talking about this with a friend when I explained how I treated myself, how I thought, how I spoke to myself internally. She looked at me with such honest confusion that it completely disarmed me. It wasn't pity, it wasn't judgment, it was just confusion. As if she could not understand why anyone would do that to themselves. And that's when a seed of doubt was planted in my head. And gradually I started to realize what I had long avoided. I used to think that my low self-esteem made me more modest. But I started to realize that that wasn't true. It just made me more envious. I was envious of people who did better than me. Whatever it was physically or mentally, it didn't matter. The outcome was always the same. I never went after anyone. I always kept everything inside. But that silence didn't make me good. It just made me fake. Part of me was feeling that I was lying to everyone. Playing a character of a modest person while I was actually full of resentment. One day I was feeling nostalgic, so I was looking at a picture of my childhood, but this time with a different viewpoint. I was looking at them through the eyes of someone who had really turned 18. Yes, I am 18. And because of that, I didn't see myself in those pictures. I saw a child, an innocent boy, a child who didn't understand why he felt that way, a child who was suffering without having the tools to explain it, without knowing he didn't deserve that pain. That was what really hit me. I set out to help him create a better life, not for me but for him, because he deserves something better. But the change is not magical. I still have many self-destructive thoughts, but I no longer confuse them with the truth. I try to think of my objective self, of who I really am when I stop attacking myself. I think one way to see it is to imagine yourself as your own child, someone who depends on you, someone who needs care, patience, understanding. Because no one thing mistreating a child will make them learn. And I don't want to keep doing that to myself anymore. Understand that you are human. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be charismatic every day. It's okay to take a break if you feel burnt out. Show yourself some compassion. Even if it is difficult at first. After all, life is full of challenges. Loving yourself is one of them. But it's possible. Believe me, I know. I'm doing this video because every time someone told me, you need to love yourself, or you can't love someone without loving yourself first, I always was like, okay, but how? How can I love myself? They just tell you that you're wrong, but don't tell you how to get better. The first step is to respect yourself. And the first step to self-respect is to stop mistreating yourself. If you do things like self-harm, please stop. I know that it's difficult, but please stop. That is probably the second worst thing that you can do to yourself. But that is not the only way someone can mistreat themselves. Saying painful things to yourself because of the minimum mistake is also a way of mistreating yourself. I think that first you need to stop telling yourself those painful things. At the same time telling yourself things like, I can do it. But most important, you need to stop being a bully to yourself. If you jump between telling yourself things to motivate you and also to put yourself down, you won't believe the good things. Your brain is going to focus much more on the bad things. So stop and take some deep breath. If you do those things, the rest is going to come naturally. This is the real first step to be a more happy and confident person. And whatever labels you want to put it. Of course, I'm speaking from experience, but I'm not a professional. I will be honest with you because I don't want to lie to you just so you feel disappointed at the end. It won't be linear. You will relapse. Not just in the first step, but in every single step in your journey to self-love and self-respect. However, you don't need to feel guilty. Just acknowledge what happened and then keep moving forward.